What's up, everybody? It's your boy Coop with Unfair Sports, and welcome to Spring Game Week here in Oklahoma. This Saturday, April 20th, 1 p.m. in Norman, Oklahoma, the university is going to host their spring game in preparation for the 24 college football season. Before we get started, make sure you hop in those comments. Let us know, are you going to be at the spring game? If you are going to be down there, let us know. Jay and I would love to hook up and to meet up with you guys. We're going to try to have some giveaways, but if not, a crisp high five is always a great option. One of the exciting things about the spring game is the opportunity to see new players, right? So we've got freshmen who are coming in. You've got some transfers that are coming in. You've got guys who didn't play at all last year and have been bulking up ready for their opportunity. So we're going to take a look at three things to watch out for with the offensive line today. Number one is you absolutely want to see chemistry on the offensive line, and just pretty much anything with any team sport is you got to have that togetherness. You got to have chemistry. So Bill Bedenbaugh is one of the top coaches in college football, not to mention one of the top offensive line coaches in college football. And when he goes and he looks, he's looking for physical traits. He's looking for characteristics that he wants to see. One of his top ones is flexibility, being able to play multiple positions, being multiple. You never know what's going to happen, especially in the SEC. If you have an offensive lineman go down, you want to be able to make sure that you have your next five, not just your next man up, but your next five. What does that next five look like? Does it mean somebody needs to slide? So returning players that we are expected to see, guys that have had some playing time, names that you may recognize. Jacob Sexton, who is going to be a true junior. Right now, Jacob has mainly been playing at the left tackle spot. A lot of people within the program believe Jacob Sexton is going to be the next great offensive lineman at the University of Oklahoma. He just needs to put some tape down. He needs to stay healthy. But right now, he's been playing at that left tackle spot. He actually slid over to left guard and gave another player in Michael Tarquin to play the left tackle spot. So with Sexton being the returning guy, he is your hopefully leader going on that group. The other returning player is another Jake Taylor. Jake Taylor is going to be listed as a redshirt sophomore. Jake Taylor has been here. He has the opportunity to slide in at that right tackle spot. He has been battling out the Michigan State transfer, Spencer Brown, and amongst a couple of others. So you want to see Jake Taylor really find that spot, lock it down. And as I talk about locking spots down, we talk about the center spot. Right now, Troy Everett out until at least fall camp. The onus falls remarkably on Joshua Bates' shoulders. I believe that with being a Bill Bedenbaugh recruit, one of the better offensive centers out of high school, this guy has the tools that Bedenbaugh wants there. So you got to have him slide in there. And then we have a couple other people who might be coming off injuries. You have the Hatchet brother who is coming off of a foot injury. And then you potentially have Akinkumi, Josh Iasosa, and BJ Brooks, who are other guys who have that opportunity to maybe take a spot at center. But I speak to Josh Bates right now. You have several months to solidify yourself and never let go of this opportunity ever again. Bear down. If it means something to you, let's see it happen. So number one is chemistry. Let's find our top five. Number two is going to be a short memory, whether it is a defensive back, whether it is a pitcher, whether it is a hitter, whether it is football, baseball, it does not matter. A goalie in soccer, you have to have a short memory. There are going to be mistakes. This incoming freshman defensive line is nasty. This defense is nasty. So there are going to be mistakes. You can't suffer defeat more than one time. If you get beat on a rep, hop up, share it with your teammates, accept your coaching, and let's get back on the line and let's not do it again. Let's get up there and let's do it, because if you carry over the past fault, you're going to make another one. And that leads me to my third, and that is let's not make the same mistakes twice. I was texting back and forth with the freshman Daniel Akinkumi out of the NFL Academy in London. And one of the things he said to me just completely out of the blue was, I'm just trying not to make the same mistake multiple times. And I see that as important because with this team, we're going to have to be able to move forward. There's going to have to be progress. There's going to have to be learning, building blocks. And I think that one of the major building blocks for this offensive line is going to be learning from each other. When you're competing with a bunch of other players for playing time, sometimes it's hard to go over to the competitor, the rival, and say, hey, this is what they got me on. Make sure they don't get you too. So let's see, does the culture on that offensive line group, does that play out that way? So again, offensive line is a major piece, and this may dictate what this team does this first year in the SEC. So again, spring game coming up this Saturday, April 20th, 1 p.m., Norman, Oklahoma. Hop in the comments. Let me know, are you going to be there? If you are, come check out Jay and I. Come find us. We are going to be posting on the X, letting everybody know where we're at. Also, if you're not in the Discord, check us out there too. So until then, this is Coop, Unfair Sports. As always, I appreciate y'all dropping in, and like, subscribe, share, rate, review. I appreciate it very, very much, and we'll see you at the spring game.